Hello, this is Kanosis. I was thinking of making it myself, but I bought a ready-made one made of aluminum. It's a roller that presses wood when working on a table saw. By the way, the height of the roller didn't fit in my table saw guide bar, so I customized it. I attached two 12T birch plywood to make it 24T. This is the thickness that the aluminum jig is fully embedded. The left side of the guide bar is 24T and the top and right sides are 12T to minimize weight. The height is 120 mm and the length is 1000 mm. Mark the bolt hole according to the position of the side groove of the guide bar. And I mark where the aluminum bar will fit. The bolt hole is processed into a wedge-shaped bit to prevent the bolt head from coming out. I dug up a space for the aluminum bar with a router. It's a small planer for digging a groove. It is a useful tool to make the depth of the groove accurate. Almost everyone makes a wood miter saw station, and it's very useful to make a metal station as well. Now is the time of making works using various materials, so I think it is not enough to use only one wooden material in the work. These days I'm learning hard about using metal processing lathe milling machines and argon welding. Insert the square nut into the bolt and assemble it into the groove of the guide bar. Insert and assemble a 1 mm thick polypropylene so that it does not reach the floor. This is to minimize friction. If you look closely at the push roller, the right side is curved. This wheel rolls and keeps the wood in close contact with the fence. It is simple, but it has the effect of cutting it accurately and putting less effort into it. It seems simple, but I think this detail is the know-how of a long-time company. Fix the right side of the fence and the top plate. As it fits perfectly, the top plate doesn't need to be fixed separately. I think it would be nice to put a push stick and ruler on here. Now set the tape measure again. This is because I have to take into account the thickness of the wood attached to the fence. I adjusted it and got it right. When setting up a fence, there are people who align the circular saw blade with the fence completely parallel, but rather than that, the back should be set 0.5 mm to 1 mm wider. Anyway, the cutting is done in front of the saw blade and the cutting width is determined at this time. So it's much safer to have some gaps in the back. It can reduce the kickback effect. It's very important, so please refer to it. The wood was waxed to make the wood slip well when cutting. When preparing for the workshop, I think there is a minimum order. Actually, the table saw fence should have been set up in the beginning, but now it's done. Please don't be lazy like me. Think the order carefully and work on it. It's a basic way to increase efficiency. I learned the lesson that if I put off today's work to tomorrow, the work is doubled. Thank you.